Save money fast. Welcome to Work Smarter Lab. In the next 8 minutes, I'll show 5 free AI tools that can replace costly software and help you work smarter. I want to kick off by saying this video isn't about cutting corners. It's about being smarter with the tools you choose. You don't always need the most expensive subscription to get professional results. Over the last few months, I've been testing alternatives that are free, surprisingly capable, and in many cases more than good enough for daily work. If you're a freelancer, student, or just someone who wants to save money without sacrificing quality, this breakdown is for you. I'll be practical, show real examples, and give quick tips to avoid common pitfalls. Stay with me, and you'll walk away with actionable replacements you can start using today. ChatPDF is one of those tools that feels obvious once you use it. Upload a PDF and it becomes queryable. Ask direct questions. Extract summaries. Find specific clauses without scrolling for minutes. For people who deal with contracts, long reports, textbook chapters. This replaces paid PDF search and summary features behind Acrobat paywalls. Workflow is straightforward. Upload. Ask a question. Get a concise answer. Open a 40-page contract and ask, what are the termination conditions? Get a focused paragraph in seconds. That's huge for speed. Privacy matters. Review the service's retention policy before uploading sensitive documents. If you're working with proprietary client data, consider masking names, or use a local OCR pipeline as an extra layer. For most public or non-critical docs, convenience outweighs the risk. But be informed. It's not perfect. Sometimes it hallucinates. Sometimes it references the wrong page number. Cross-check critical details. Treat it as a smart assistant, not an infallible lawyer. Demo. Upload a financial report. Ask, summarize the key metrics for Q1. Tool returns a bullet-style summary with page references. That saves time and makes meetings more efficient. Ask for a 1-paragraph summary. Then ask follow-ups like, expand the second point into 3 bullets. Conversational flow is where ChatPDF shines. Refine answers without digging back into the document. It's intuitive and fast. Setup is minimal. Drag and drop the file. Some versions let you set a context or highlight a range of pages. Use that to focus the model and reduce errors. If the PDF is scanned, ensure OCR is performed first. Some versions offer batch uploads for research across multiple documents. Batch querying can replace expensive research software for many use cases. For teams, shareable links, exportable Q&A transcripts. Instead of sending a 50-page PDF, send a short Q&A export that highlights exact answers. It compresses context and speeds up decisions. Test ChatPDF first. It may cover 80 to 90% of your needs. Keep premium tools for the final 10% of edge cases. Wrap up, upload. Ask a question. Get a concise answer. Turn static documents into interactive knowledge. Use the privacy and OCR tips for a powerful, low-cost replacement for many paid PDF tools. ChatGPT is the multi-tool most creators already have access to, and it's a great alternative to dedicated grammar and tone tools like Grammarly Premium. I use it for proofreading, rewriting, and tone shifts. Everything from tightening sentences to converting a formal paragraph into casual copy. The key is in the prompt. Be explicit about the change you want. Show the original sentence for before and after comparisons. For example, paste a sentence. Ask, rewrite this for a friendly LinkedIn tone, and reduce to 1 sentence. The output is immediate and often surprisingly polished. Let me show a before and after pattern I rely on. Start with the original. We are pleased to inform you that your application has been accepted, and we look forward to your contribution. Then prompt. Make this shorter, more casual, and include a congratulatory emoji. The result is concise, human-feeling, and tailored. Beyond single sentences, ChatGPT can rework product descriptions, email sequences, blog intros. It's a flexible replacement for many features of paid writing suites, especially when you need a creative touch rather than strict grammar fixes. Practical prompt. Proofread and correct grammar. Keep original meaning. Make tone. Professional, friendly. List edits and explain one key change. That gives you an edited result, plus a short rationale which helps you learn. Always request explanations if you're unsure why a change was made. The explanations are great for onboarding team members to a brand voice too. Reminder: AI suggestions are not final approvals. Review for factual accuracy, legal phrasing, and brand compliance before sending content live. For precision, pair ChatGPT with a human reviewer or domain expert. Watch for hallucinations when prompts ask the model to invent specifics. Stick to editing tasks when accuracy is critical. Workflow tip: create a rewrite template in a Notes app with placeholders, tone, length, audience. That standardizes requests and reduces back and forth. Chain edits: first pass rewrite, then ask for a headline and a subhead. Iterative edits usually yield better final copy. Integrate ChatGPT with a clipboard manager or text expansion tools to speed copy edit cycles. Use the mobile app or web UI for quick edits, desktop interface for heavier work, and keep a style guide handy. When used responsibly, ChatGPT replaces many subscription writing tools and becomes a central part of a lean content stack. Microsoft Designer is a compelling free option for people who need fast, attractive social graphics without a Canva Pro subscription. It provides templates, layout suggestions, AI-assisted image generation that covers most everyday needs. I use Designer for quick thumbnails, social posts, event flyers, basically anything that doesn't need an agency-level custom design. The interface is clean. The template library is strong enough that you can produce polished results in minutes. Workflow is simple. Pick a template that matches your aspect ratio, edit the text, swap images, and export. Designer suggests layouts as you type and can auto-adjust fonts and spacing so things look intentional. The AI-assisted image options can create backgrounds or elements that fit your brief, which is useful when you don't have a designer on hand. For many content teams, Designer covers 80% of visuals they'd otherwise pay monthly for. A few practical tips. Start with the template closest to your goal and only change small elements to keep the design coherent. If you experiment too much, you lose the polish the template provides. Use high-resolution images for exports intended for print or larger placements, and keep an eye on licensing when you use generated or stock imagery. Designer usually flags usage, but it's good to be cautious for client work. Designer also integrates with Microsoft's broader ecosystem, which is handy if you're already using OneDrive or Teams. You can collaborate, share drafts, and export straight into presentations. That integration replaces some of the convenience of Canva Pro's team features without an extra cost. If you need brand consistency, create a small folder with approved logos, brand colors, and a short style note. Designer remembers recent assets, which speeds up the process. For more advanced needs like vector editing or complex animations, you'll still need a pro tool, but for daily social content, Designer is often more than sufficient. Bottom line, fast, free, and looks good. Notta is a strong free alternative to Otter.ai for accurate automatic transcriptions and meeting notes. The transcription accuracy is impressive across accents and recording qualities, and the UI makes editing timestamps and speaker labels straightforward. For people who attend lots of meetings or conduct interviews, Notta turns spoken content into searchable text quickly. No subscription required. That alone can save hours spent manually transcribing. Using Notta is straightforward. Upload an audio file, record live within the app, let it process, then review and edit the transcript. Add speaker tags, adjust timestamps, highlight action items. Export, plain text, SRT for video subtitles, formatted meeting notes. Useful for creators, marketers, product teams, for content repurposing or documentation. Quick tip: always do a pass to correct proper names and technical terms after the initial transcription. Even the best models can mangle uncommon names or jargon. Correcting those once improves future accuracy if the tool uses adaptive learning, and it ensures any shared notes are professional. If you frequently record calls with poor audio, use a dedicated mic for the speaker when possible. That dramatically improves automatic transcription quality. Use Notta's highlight feature and the comment feature to mark decisions and action items in real time. That creates a living document you can share right after the meeting, which reduces follow-up emails and speeds execution. For searchable archives, tag transcripts, store in a shared drive or a knowledge base so teammates can reference previous discussions without rewatching recordings. Privacy and compliance are important here too. Check Notta's retention and sharing defaults before uploading client conversations. For sensitive calls, consider obfuscating personal data or keep the files in a secure team drive. For most everyday use cases, Notta provides a very capable and usable transcription service without the monthly cost of some competitors. In short, Notta turns audio into useful text quickly and reliably. For content repurposing, meeting notes, or subtitle generation, it's a practical replacement that will save you time and subscription dollars. There's a growing ecosystem of free and open-source AI models that can generate marketing copy and content in the vein of paid services like Jasper. These range from hosted community models on the web to local open-source projects you can run if you have the hardware. The advantage is flexibility. You can tailor prompts, run batch jobs, avoid monthly fees, while still getting high-quality outputs for headlines, ad copy, product descriptions. Start with a simple prompt template for headlines and body copy. For example, write 3 headline variations for a product aimed at audience. Keep each under 10 words. Then write a 40-word body copy emphasizing key benefit and a friendly CTA. Swap the placeholders and you have a repeatable system. Many free models respond well to structure, so giving explicit constraints and examples in the prompt yields the best results. If you're using hosted community models, combine them with a short editing pass to align content with your brand voice. Most outputs are high quality but generic. Your job is to inject uniqueness and factual specifics. For teams, create a checklist for final edits. Check tone, factual accuracy, CTA clarity, brand language. For those running open source models locally, you gain more control over data and privacy. You can fine-tune lightweight models on your brand copy, run batching scripts to generate dozens of variations at once. That's powerful for A/B testing headlines and ad creatives without recurring tool costs. The trade-off is setup complexity and hardware needs, but for teams with technical resources, it's a compelling path. A practical example I use: generate 10 headline variations, pick the top 3, then ask the model to produce 3 microcopy variants for each headline. Social post, email subject, meta description. Export everything into a spreadsheet and run quick A/B tests. This process turns free models into a scalable content engine that replaces some paid marketing platforms. Remember, editing is essential. Free models are great at ideation and volume, but your brand voice and final polish come from human curation. Use the prompt template, run iterations, and keep a short edit checklist. That's the formula for replacing paid copy generation subscriptions with free alternatives effectively. We covered 5 free AI tools you can start using today to replace costly apps: ChatPDF for PDFs, ChatGPT for writing Microsoft Designer for quick graphics, Notta for transcriptions, free AI models for scalable copy. Each tool has practical workflows. A few caveats, especially around privacy and need for human review. If you're curious, pick one area where you're spending money now. Try swapping in the free option for a week to see if it meets your needs. If this helped, like and subscribe to Work Smarter Lab. Links to all tools in the description. I'll drop the prompt templates I used. Copy and paste to get started immediately. Try the simple workflows I showed. Upload. Ask for ChatPDF. Paste plus rewrite prompts for ChatGPT. Template edits in Designer. Quick record and export in Notta. Headline body prompt for free models. Save smarter, not harder. See you next time. Thanks for watching. The goal here is to be efficient, not cheap. Choose the right tool for the job, verify critical outputs, keep iterating on your stack until it works for you,